Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a what's inside video of this Logitech wireless mouse. This thing is worn out. It's lasted me three years, maybe, yeah, 3 years or so. I used it for everything. It required AA batteries, and it has a laser inside, and it would connect to this chip USB thing that I'd plug into my laptop, and it would I guess on Bluetooth it would send the information over to this thing. But this thing's broken now, so I'm gonna take it apart. I don't think I'll be able to fix it, because what broke about it was the chip fell out of the USB device right here. So this is the chip. The big black splodge in the middle is the memory of the chip, or the processing of the chip. There is what looks like a capacitor, but actually that's a receiver for Bluetooth signals. Yeah, the old thing is really quite small on this side. You can see my fingers there in comparison. It's got loads of resistors and things on it. Okay, so I'm gonna get to opening this thing. I'm just gonna take a screwdriver and open the 1+ head screw on the bottom. Yeah, just comes out right. Like, okay, so after undoing that first screw, the whole thing just lifted off. So underneath here, there are a bunch of tape which is just holding things together. So this is just the inside of the mouse that just popped off. So we have the left and right buttons here, and then we have the actual mouse button right there. That's interesting. It's just, you press this, I can show you good. You press that, which pushes down that button, which this rod, which then pushes down this button. We also have the battery compartment, which is this big black thing there, and then there's the wires which solder onto the joints and then come up to the motherboard. There's also things like there's a capacitor right there. There is an LED right there. That's for what's that for? I think that's on the actual mouse itself. The actual mouse lit up near the mouse wheel, and that's what that LED was for. There's also the some standard components, like some resistors right there. This capacitor, sorry, C for capacitor. There's these big black dots in the middle, which are memory chips and processing chips. There's these silver things, which is what the mouse uses to send information to the receiver here. There's also this thing. This is the thing that I was interested in. This is I think it's just a red LED, but I was also looking for inside here is something that the receiver here. So that would receive information and tell the board where to move and where the mouse was moving. There's also some capacitors, some more capacitors, electrolytic capacitors. So yeah, that's an electrolytic capacitor right in the center of the screen. And those things right there are this tiny disc capacitors. These are momentary switches, kind of like the ones that you would find in fridge doors. So when you open the door, the switch then actually activates the light of the fridge door. Yeah, other than that, there's the components that I probably will salvage off these. Definitely the capacitors, definitely the button, the LEDs, of course, these crystals, I don't know what to do with them. Don't know what their use would be. I'll definitely take the switch back there, the push button switch. I'm going to see what's underneath the board. Okay, so I'm just going to unscrew this screw right here. See what's underneath the board. I think that's the only screw. They have to. Oh no, there's one more in the back right there, center of the screen. And then I have just popped the circuit board off. So yeah, there's a button on the bottom which I'm going to salvage, or 2 buttons. Push button. So I'm going to salvage both of them, but this one was for resetting the communication, and this one was turning the whole thing on and off. So that's the main power button. And actually, this is the receiver. That's where so the light comes in. That's like the LDR, light dependent resistor, which then detects the light, and depending on the light levels, it can tell the motherboard what position it is in, and then there it sends the information to the computer. So how does the mouse wheel work? So the mouse wheel is connected up to a potentiometer, which is what my last video was on. Yeah, when you scroll the wheel, it spins the potentiometer around, and that changes resistance, and that goes on to that goes on and tells the motherboard, and then they can send that information to the computer.